What up guys, it's your boy Genzo, Genzo, up with another video, and today we have a video like no other. With it being season 10 and like the fourth time of me attempting to make this video, I will be giving one good tip about each legend with little to no explanation, right? A tip on each one. Let's give you a tip. No, I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, let's go into our first one being Bloodhound. Bloodhound players, I want you to repeat after me. I will not use the tactical as soon as I get it. Trust me, there is not someone camping in the corner of that house that you've been looking at for like the last 20 minutes. Trust me, people do not camp as often in this game as you think. Okay, you don't really find camping in Apex. Next is on to Gibby or Gibraltar. Now what can I say for Gibby? Now Gibby's one kind of relates more towards endgame, but when it comes to more endgame and you're out in the open fields, then try to use his tactical and ult at the same time. That way you force the enemy to come towards you. It's like you're setting up a trap for them. Lifeline players, please come to learn that you don't need to carry as many syringes and medkits as you normally would. Now do still carry them of course, but do remember that her tactical is kind of there for a reason. Pathfinder players, honestly Pathfinder has to be the happiest character in the entire game. Now what can I say for you players, if you're new to playing Pathfinder, spend like 5 minutes every day in firing range using Pathfinder's grappling hook. It's tactical, because honestly the crazy places that you can get into by using that grappling hook is so insane. It can really help you get out of sticky situations. And next we go on to my main, it is Wraith. Now Wraith players, one thing that I could recommend, firstly, Wraith is really good at getting out of battles, but secondly, try use her ultimate and tactical at the same time. That way the portal can actually be set slightly further than it normally would. Bangalore players, the tip that I could give for you guys is when it comes to using Bangalore smokes, okay, I can guarantee enemies follow that smoke like they are moths. So if anything, try to use the smoke to bait the enemy away from you. Shoot it where you're not going, and I can guarantee you the enemy will probably run towards it. They're like moths going towards the light. Caustic players, except for calling you toxic, and like that's no pun intended, you guys literally have to be crazy to be playing this guy. The only thing that I can recommend is use his ult indoors and outdoors. It's because his tactical isn't really that good indoors and outdoors, but his ultimate covers such a wide surface area that it's very effective indoors and outdoors. Mirage players, now except for saying stay handsome, the best thing that I can recommend is actually take use of the fact that you can control your holograms. Honestly, the art of like baiting the enemy or faking the enemy team out can be so well done if you actually control some of the holograms. Octane players, now we have come to learn that Octane is really good at getting into battles, which is kind of the opposite of Wraith, because Wraith is really good at getting out of battles. So anything that I would recommend is try use his tactical and ult at the same time. What's up players, it's nice to see that you guys survived another patch, because it really seemed like those guys were going to try and nerf you for god knows what reason. But one thing that I can say is try and really utilize the fact that Watson's nodes are really made for buildings, okay? They work really well in buildings. That was kind of their main purpose. Don't try and really use them outside. Now hear me now, I said utilize buildings, not camp, utilize. Now we're on to the first of the characters that I actually do not own yet, being Crypto. Crypto players, the best thing that I could say for you is when using his ult, try and make sure that you and your team are as close to the enemy team as possible. That way you need to be able to instantly go rush the enemy and give them little to no time to heal and get that shield back that they've already lost. Revenant players, what can I say for you? Well, try and make sure that you have a Octane on your team. The reason why is because for some reason everyone's now using this combo of Revenant ult with Octane ult, and to be honest it's really good at pushing teams, so I would probably recommend try and get an Octane on your team. Next we've got the Queen of Thick, yet managed to get rejected by Bangalore, and trust me, I read the comics to learn that. Loba players, what I can recommend to you guys is actually use her goddamn ultimate. Oh my days, how unoften I see Lobas use her ult is so crazy to me. Rampart players, now I'll be honest, Rampart is kind of useless for like majority of the game, but the best thing I can recommend is try and use her shields in front of doors, okay, or put them behind doors when you're in a building, okay. It just makes another barrier that the team has to get past, and honestly it's so annoying to go up against. Horizon players, now the best thing I could recommend for you guys is make sure you carry grenades, because honestly when you get an enemy caught in the middle of the black hole, her ult, then you throw grenades at them, just more damage. It's just damage. Like it's a really good combo, okay? Carry more grenades. Thieves players, honestly, I don't even know why the heck I have to do this guy. I mean, why'd you guys even play this guy? I mean, you Thieves players are probably all happy with the fact that he got buffed with the recent patch. But best I can mention is when using his ultimate, the Mother Load, make sure that you are on the high ground and you're shooting it at the enemy on the low ground. Honestly, it's like they're flies in the trap. Okay, they're not going anywhere. Valkyrie, what can I say for Valkyrie? Now, Valkyrie players, I'll be honest, Valkyrie is kind of useless towards the end game except for her tactical, but ultimate wise, she's really useless end game, so she's really effective start game and mid game, so use her ult start and mid game to rotate. Honestly, if your team looks like it's going to lose that battle, then they probably will lose that battle, alright? Just use your ult. I can see that you're in half health right now. Use the ult and get the F out of there. And last but not least, our newest legend being Seer. Right, for all you Seer players, which is basically everyone so far, because everyone's trying to play this flipping legend to see what he looks like, alright, and how he works out. What I can say for you Seer players is when it comes to using this tactical, please actually already have a rough idea of where the enemy is, because you can really miss with this ability here, okay? The ring ability, where it allows you to see the enemy's health bars and whatnot, it's really good tactical, okay? I think it's probably like, it's a really smart tactical. Please try not to miss with this thing, because it can be really effective in deciding whether you want to push a team or not. And that's about it. That's one good tip for all the legends in Apex Legends, even with the newest one being Seer. I managed to somewhat think of a tip for that one. So yeah, hopefully you guys find that somewhat, you know, useful. If you guys ever wanted me to go into any further depth, then I can. But yeah, this has been your boy Genzo, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, don't forget to subscribe, I guess. And yeah, later.